doing here? Trying to stop a murderer.
What's the good news, Doc?
We don't want you in Port Charles.
I look forward to proving you wrong. I'm sure whatever you're thinking won't work for me.
I'm afraid I made a huge mistake. Does that mean I'm hired?
Welcome to General Hospital Forever, your channel for all things General Hospital. Relive iconic moments, beloved characters, and timeless drama. Subscribe now to keep the legacy alive. The five families knew danger after Sonny's heart condition was revealed. Teasers for General Hospital spoilers and updates. Brick helped Sonny set up an important appointment with the country's leading cardiologist during a recent strategic meeting. For this visit, Sonny must now fly covertly to Los Angeles, making sure that no one finds out why he is there. General Hospital spoilers. Christina, Sonny's daughter, is concerned about his trip after a while. When only Selena Wu and he remained, it's likely that the other five families on the East Coast have reassembled. One grandson in particular was running out of town because he was causing trouble at the Savoy. He may return. Christina is clearly concerned about Sonny's out-of-town excursion. She believes that Monday, January 27th, might not be the best time for him to fly, according to the preview. Of course, she might also be referring to another circumstance, but Jason has already declined, so no one is available to step in. Spoilers. Brick is aware that Sonny's heart issue could make him a mob threat. Brick underlined how important it is to conceal Sonny's cardiac condition. This is particularly important in relation to the five families because any sign of weakness on Sonny's part could lead to conflict from rival mobsters. Natalia seems to be helping Sonny come up with a cover narrative for his stay in Los Angeles, but there's a genuine chance that his justification will fall apart. What happens if the truth is revealed and causes unrest in Port Charles? Brick's increased anxiety suggests that the writers may be hinting at the potential anarchy that may break out. Spoilers for General Hospital. Is Selena Wu a friend or an enemy? Selena has occasionally stood with Sonny, but her allegiance is erratic and subject to change if the situation calls for it. Selena clearly puts her own interests first, which begs the question, may she target Sonny's territory? Although that scenario is a real possibility, we also need to take into account the other mob bosses and villains who can cause trouble. Not to mention the recent attempt on Sonny's life with the explosive device. New information on his cardiac condition may make things even more difficult. Cyrus may also learn of Sonny's health issues, which would be a very new threat. Spoilers. Cyrus Renault may target Sonny and put an end to his trip to Los Angeles. It is risky for Cyrus to learn that Sonny has heart problems because he has been concentrating on patients who take digitalis. He might still have ties to the West Coast mob, or he might target Sonny and end his journey to Los Angeles. Whatever the situation, Sonny and the people he cares about are in danger for a variety of reasons. We'll keep you informed with other predictions on what might happen next because Michael might not be the only person entangled in Sonny's risky activities. Watch to see if word spreads that Sonny's trip to Los Angeles could lead to trouble if he isn't careful, according to future spoilers. The tone for Jason to become Sasha's confidant is established by their shared interests. According to General Hospital spoilers, Sasha recently mentioned an intriguing reminiscence during a talk with Jason. Sasha was more than happy to talk to Jason about how she's handling her connection with her new father and unreliable mother, and she thanked him once more for saving her life when Jen Sidwell ran away with her. Sincerely, these two seemed to be old friends, and Sasha felt free to bring up Jason's history as a quartermain without fear of upsetting him or forcing him to step outside of his comfort zone. Does this hint at a future friendship between the two that may provide a strong basis for Sasha to tell Jason even more about herself, such as her pregnancy and the identity of the child's father? Spoilers for General Hospital. Just friends, but let's not get confused. Nobody is hinting that Sasha and Jason would soon have a romantic break. The exact opposite. Jason would never pursue a lady who was recently associated with Michael because they are too different. Despite this, Jason still treats Michael as though he were his son, and would do what is best for him. Spoilers. Leak. Michael requested something since Michael's life is on the line, and he wanted to talk to Sasha before being sedated once more. Everyone was left wondering what could have been so crucial that she was on his mind at this particular moment. Could Jason make the connection and understand that Michael would have only been thinking about his kids at that moment? Maybe he wanted to make sure Sasha's baby was taken care of since he knew Amelia and Wiley would be. General Hospital spoilers, Jason is the most reliable Q. At the moment Sasha is only becoming more conscious of the Quartermain's tendency to be cruel and ruthless with one another. Willow and Michael's divorce proceeded more quickly than Sasha could even comprehend that they had broken up. Although family affairs may present complex issues, she is convinced that the family also makes things worse than they need to be. It was favorably appreciated when Felicia cautioned against being involved in their family's problems. Jason would be the ideal ally for Sasha's level-headed attitude, who is likely to look for someone similar inside the Q household. Will Sasha eventually tell Jason about her pregnancy and paternity issues? Will Drew relinquish Scout to Alexis if she files a lawsuit for custody? According to General Hospital spoilers, Alexis is becoming more and more concerned about Scout, her granddaughter. Sam expressed in her will how vital it was to her that her children be together after her death. Many would argue that Drew was justified in removing Scout from the Quartermain mansion after she was evicted, disrupting those plans. It was against the family code to have an affair with his nephew's wife. Although Alexis doesn't care about Drew's personal life, she is afraid that his intentions in dating Willow Corinthos may not be Scout's best interests. But will she try to take action through the legal system? Spoilers for General Hospital, Willow's issues put priority first. Drew's main concern now is Willow. Even though Scout may genuinely appreciate Willow, she cannot take Sam's place in her life, no matter how romantically he portrays their relationship. Although it doesn't seem like Drew is attempting to find a substitute mother for Scout, Alexis hasn't explicitly accused him of doing so. Instead, he is attempting to justify Willow's presence in Scout's world because he wants her in his life. It fails the sniff test for Alexis. GH spoilers declare Alexis pays attention after going straight to the source and confronting Drew about her concerns for Scout. Alexis was completely ignored. Although Drew showed her respect by listening to her, he dismissed all of her worries and maintained that she simply fails to recognize the positive relationship between him and Willow. Let's just assume that none of us do. With all of the drama that has surrounded them since their first kiss, when could they have found time for a genuine relationship? Alexis might believe she will have more success solving this by approaching other people, such as Curtis, but that might not be the case. Hospital general warnings, Drew Kane will not tolerate this deception. Curtis isn't going to rush back to Drew to let him know Alexis is checking in on him, but eventually someone will. Drew might realize he's going to have a harder time when he learns that Alexis is a dog with a bone and hasn't dropped it. Or in an effort to honor Sam's intentions and safeguard Scout's best interests, Alexis may fight for custody of her granddaughter, which could completely surprise him. We anticipate a heated argument from Drew, which will undoubtedly divert him from attending to Willow's numerous needs. Will their developing romance last? Is Josslyn on the verge of a murderous or suicidal plot? Report on General Hospital spoilers. The way Josslyn handled the pistol she discovered in Dex's drawer caused us all a serious scare. After his death, cleaning out his flat turned out to be far more interesting than she had anticipated. The most worrisome aspect is that since she closed the door behind her and packed the final box of his belongings for donation, there hasn't been any reference to the gun. Was she keeping the gun to further her own interests? Does she intend to use it against the person she believes killed Dex, Cyrus? More concerning is the worry that if she is unable to overcome the grief she has been experiencing since losing Dex, she could want to use it on herself. Is GH heading in that direction? Spoilers for General Hospital, Joss simply wants to be by herself. Joss has been finding excuses to retreat into solitude and spend time alone ever since Dex passed away. Although her friends and relatives have voiced some concerns about her particular grieving process, is it really anybody else's business to pass judgment? The controversy surrounding Michael following his injury may now overshadow her mourning. Furthermore, it's clear that Sonny is being pursued by someone. Joss is suffering greatly from all of these terrible occurrences, and if she is unable to pursue justice, she may be searching for a means to get away from the suffering. GH spoilers rumor, things may get dark. Joss is currently determined to play detective, and for reasons we don't know, WSB agent Jack seems eager to help her find the criminal. Although he has no evidence that Cyrus completed the stabbing once Dex was in the hospital, and getting better, he is aware that Cyrus is guilty of doing it. It seems illogical that his brother would murder those who are recovering if Martin is correct, and he is trying to alleviate the agony of terminal patients. Will Joss feel any better, though, knowing that it was him, given that it won't bring Dex back? If the police and legal system are unable to resolve the matter once and for all, she may become even more distraught and choose to deal with Cyrus herself. Spoilers for General Hospital: Trina could be the light. Joss' life and legacy would never be the same, whether she pulled the trigger on herself or someone else. Her taking another life would be a betrayal of Dex's memory. Even if she manages to avoid a life term in prison, she will never be able to enroll in medical school. She would not be any better than men like Sonny, whom she had long detested and resented until recently. Willow regrets her decision. At Michael's request, the Quartermaines take her children. According to General Hospital spoilers, Michael is not going to accept his wife Willow's adultery with Drew, even though he is off the canvas and traveling to Germany for treatment. Willow and Jason came to an agreement whereby Willow would relocate into the Quartermaine gatehouse with her children, Wiley and Amelia, in exchange for dropping the allegations against Tracy. Even though she has her children back for the time being, Michael will still attack eventually. General Hospital spoilers: Michael will be represented by the Quartermaines. Michael could give his family instructions on what he wants to do while he recovers in Germany. He may not believe Willow is the ideal mom to be around the kids, and he is undoubtedly resentful of her romance with his uncle, Drew. His lawyer, Diane, is able to obtain a court order that would prevent Willow from being near Wiley and Amelia while they are being cared for at the Quartermaine mansion. Willow has shown herself to be a lousy judge. Willow might lose custody at any time. It is not impossible. Spoilers: Willow feels remorse for her choice. Willow would come to regret her decision to drop the charges against Tracy and to let her free. Willow will be destroyed if she loses her children. She won't take this lying down, though, and Willow will lose custody of her kids as she won't have any power to keep them. Even while Drew is there for her, he can only do so much. It would be difficult to face the Quartermaines, but Willow will undoubtedly make an effort, but to no avail. Hospital General warning: Michael will make a comeback eventually. Michael will heal and go back to Port Charles. He will then be preoccupied with ensuring that he maintains custody of his kids, and that Willow and Drew are held accountable for their actions. Michael is determined to win a permanent custody hearing, and he might heal in time for it. Willow only has herself to blame if she loses everything. Spoilers: How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Will Willow regret her decision, in your opinion? Do you believe Willow has any chance of losing her kids? Will Michael's children be taken by the Quartermaine? Thanks for watching General Hospital Forever. Don't forget to like, comment your favorite moments, and subscribe for more GH nostalgia. See you in the next episode.